A teenager thinks he can outrun a police officer, but he quickly learns he's not so fast. Now,
a tri-state woman is facing more charges after authorities say she caused several overdoses at the Kenton County Detention Center. Why she was dealing those drugs now.
Heads up, more changes coming to the Brent Spence Bridge now.
Warmer than normal temperatures this weekend when the cooler air returns now.
UC's back home after one of the biggest wins in their program's history. We have some highlights of the blowout in Newport now.
Trick or treat!
It's scary season in the tri-state now.
From the station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now at 10.
4 female inmates overdosed late last month on the same day. Now we're just learning about how that even happened. Good evening. I'm Trisha Mackey.
And I'm Rob Williams. The inmates lived, but court documents allege this woman on the screen, Brittany Byrd, gave them a dangerous mix of fentanyl and cocaine.
Courtney King went through a lot of documents, spoke with a drug expert. This is a story you'll see only right here on Fox 19 Now.
Yeah, Trisha and Rob, so those documents say that Brittany Byrd is also wanted in Indiana and Ohio. And actually, we did some more digging and found that she was indicted by a Hamilton County grand jury last year for both cocaine and fentanyl. So the drug expert we spoke with says that fentanyl is easy to smuggle in because of the small amount used to get high.
Very potent and very dangerous drugs.
Late last month, several inmates at the Kenton County Jail overdosed on a combination of fentanyl and cocaine. Court documents allege this woman, 34-year-old Brittany Byrd, snuck them in.
Well, fentanyl is dangerous no matter what. Whatever you mix fentanyl with, that makes the whole entire incident a lot more dangerous.
Tom Sinan is the chief of Newtown Police, but he is also a drug expert.
But the problem with fentanyl is it's very hard to recover once you overdose from it.
According to Kenton County jailer Mark Fields, 4 female inmates were showing symptoms of an overdose and were taken to the hospital. We don't know if they were given Narcan, but sources tell us the detention center does have it. All 4 inmates lived.
There is a good chance of recovering, especially if they can do CPR, if your heart stops, or breathing techniques. So it all depends on how quickly they were discovered.
We don't know how Byrd allegedly snuck the drugs in, but Sinan says fentanyl is very easy to transport. These are pictures of a potentially lethal dose.
It doesn't take much to get it in, and that's really the danger of it.
Court documents say Byrd traded the drugs for items at the commissary. The jailer sent us this statement about the incident. We do everything in our power to prevent drugs or any contraband from entering this facility. All correctional facilities face the challenge of keeping these things out. Sometimes our best efforts are not enough and they do get in. Our policy has been and will continue to be to ensure the proper investigation is completed, charge the person bringing in the contraband, and improve any procedures we identify that would strengthen our facility from these types of incidents reoccurring. According to court documents, Byrd was arrested by Villa Hills police on September 23rd after a traffic stop when a canine smelled drugs in her purse. The overdose incident happened 4 days later. And Brittany Byrd was in court yesterday. We do know that she has some out-of-state court dates expected later in the month. This is according to the detention center's website. But we're live in Kenton County. Courtney King, Fox 19 Now.
Courtney, thank you. Let's talk about the weather a little bit. Forecast looks really good this weekend.
It looks perfect. It doesn't matter what your plans are, the weather will cooperate.
That's right. We made it through this evening around the tri-state.
Microphone issue.
Let's try the microphone here really quickly.
But it doesn't, it's a big weekend, right? I mean, it started off with the UC game, and then you have FC tomorrow, you have the Bengals game, you have Friday Night Football, you have all kinds of festivals.
And all of the haunted houses and stuff that going on. I mean, it'll be a good weekend for everything.
Yeah, and don't forget tomorrow, Lebanon has their Oktoberfest, and the MC for the opening ceremony is Frank Marzullo.
Nice.
So